Here's a list of 26 items to declutter from your house from the letter A to Z. So grab a big box, write the word donate on it, and come along with me and let's see how many we can find. A is for appliances. I'm talking about kitchen appliances. Go through them, see which ones you love, and get rid of the rest. B is for books. I think a lot of us have so many books, and my mom keeps giving me books and I just don't read them as fast as they're coming in. C is for cleaners. So these would be household cleaners, window cleaners, bathroom cleaners, kitchen counter cleaners. Look in the back, go to the back of your cupboard, swim like that. Look for cleaners that you're not using. And with everything in this list, you kind of just end up having your favorites anyway. And if you can have some sort of all-purpose cleaner that does a lot of things, then you only have to keep one bottle of it instead of a whole cupboard full of cleaners. D is for drugs, because you probably shouldn't be doing them anyway. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm talking about medications. Sometimes we have these old medications, I don't know, cold medicine, Tylenol, ibuprofen. Does that stuff expire? Probably. Someone will probably tell me. Think about what your tolerance is for expiration dates on things and get some of that stuff out of there. E is for empty or unused toiletry items. You bought some skin thing that was gonna make you look 20 years younger and you tried it for a while and it didn't work and then it's just sitting there and you haven't used it again. F stands for flip-flops or sandals. We're at the end of summer now, so I feel like a lot of times flip-flops, at least the ones I buy, they're just kind of the cheap ones, and when it gets to the end of summer, they just get gross. G is for games and puzzles, and this one I think kind of hits the heart, because we all buy these games and puzzles thinking our families are going to play lots of games and puzzles, and when that doesn't happen, you don't want to get rid of the games because you just still have those thoughts that you're gonna have game night, and maybe you do. Go through your games and puzzles and see which ones you play and maybe which ones you could donate to a thrift store so that someone else can enjoy those games and puzzles. H is for hair and hot tools. Anything for your hair, hot tools, heat tools, curling wands and whatnot. Miracle products. Get rid of them. I is for image frames, or as normal people call them, picture frames. How many times have you bought picture frames? You think you're gonna put all these picture frames on your walls and then they just sit in your closet with the picture of the, default family in them? Guilty. And then when you look at them, then you also feel guilty because you haven't put your beautiful pictures in the frames. You probably haven't even printed them off, because who wants to scroll through your phone and find the pictures? Consider donating those picture frames and someone else can use them who has more time and is a better mom. Just kidding. J is for jarred candles, or just candles in a jar, like regular candles that start with a J. Let me tell you from experience that you don't really need to make new candles with the old candles and a wick. One time I really did save a ton of the ends of candles and went through the whole process of melting them down into another jar. I bought a pack of like 100 wicks, because that's the quantity they come in, and I put the wick, I stuck it down to the candle, and I held the wick up and I made one like half candle out of all the old candle wax. And I will tell you, it was definitely not worth my while. As soon as the candle wick is too small and it just keeps going out, throw it away. K is for kitchen towels. Ratty, nasty kitchen towels. The next one is kind of like that, except this is linens. Bathroom and bedroom linens, I feel like they just multiply. They don't necessarily wear out, so they're still good, and then you buy new ones and you don't get rid of the old ones. See if you can find just a couple in your house to get rid of. M is for makeup. Find a couple things that you either don't wear anymore or you will never wear. While you're in the bathroom, check out your nail polish collection. Get rid of the ones that are crusty and they're all dried out. O is for outdated calendars and planners. You think you're gonna go back and figure out all the dates and everyone's birthdays and put them in the new planner or the new calendar. P is for purses or bags. A lot of stores are giving out actual reusable bags, and that's just great if you remember to use the reusable bag when you go back to the store. But in our house, we fold up all the reusable bags and put them in another reusable bag and then hang them on some sort of hook, and then we never think to use them again. Q is for questionable food. This could be anything that's in your fridge that is questionable, or just stuff at the bottom of the freezer that's questionable. R is for recipe books. Who uses recipe books anyway? Don't we all just go online or not use a recipe book? I don't like following a recipe. I'm also not a very good cook, so that leaves me between a rock and a hard place. And I cook all the time. What do I cook, you might ask? I have no idea. S is for smartphone accessories. These are also just called phone accessories, but I needed an S. Old cases, old charging cords, old screen protectors that don't fit on any of your current phones. Why do we have those? I don't know. Let's get rid of them. T is for Tupperware that you don't have the lid to. I left out U because I went right from Tupperware to vases. So U could be used light bulbs. You don't need them. Get rid of them. Throw those away. V is for vases. I think I've actually gotten rid of a lot of them because I realized I actually don't really get flowers or cut flowers ever. So why have all these vases? I don't know. W is for wilted or dead plants. I am just a terrible plant keeper. I will just hold on to something, try and water it, and they're just dead. Anyone could look at these plants and just say, Jana, they're dead. If you have wilted or dead plants in your house or outside your house, you might think it looks good because there's a plant there, but I'm telling you 180% of the time, if you just get rid of that dead plant or half dead plant, that space will look 180% better. The next letter is X, and that would be for extra pillows, extra blankets, extra plushy things. Y is for yellowed white things. Z is for magazines. When I do get magazines, which isn't very often, I'll flip through it one time, and if I find stuff that I like, I just rip it out. And then I never do anything with that. But at least it's just one sheet of paper that I eventually throw away. If you want more decluttering, click on this link right here and we'll see you over in that video. Thanks for watching. Bye.